What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where Hyundai has finally released the 2022 Tucson. All right, the design, the interior, the engines, everything has changed. Now let's talk about the hot selling crossover. It gets a futuristic design, an optional hybrid, and great interior. Really, the Tucson is a crucial component of Hyundai's success, particularly since this is the best-selling crossover and second best-selling vehicle overall that company sells in the US. And Hyundai didn't shy away from massive risk redesigning the 2022 Tucson, which boasts a new sharp design that takes the knife-edge look from the 2021 Elantra to a new level. Now, the new Tucson's advancements aren't limited to styling and design either. Like its compact sedan sibling, the 2022 Tucson will also come in both a hybrid and plug-in hybrid variant for the first time in the US, adding power without sacrificing efficiency. An inline trim that will come to the Tucson in the near future, joining the forthcoming Sonata and Elantra, as well as the current Elantra GT Inline and Veloster N. Now, the Hyundai Tucson goes on sale in Korea this month as a 2021 model, but it won't arrive to the US until the middle of next year as a 2022 model. Now, there won't be any confusing the 2022 Tucson with its predecessor thanks to the company's supply descriptions like parametric dynamics and the kinetic dual surface details. Whatever the wording, the front grille receives an unusual triangular texture that's mirrored right to left, taking some clear inspiration from the Elantra and Sonata. But unlike the sedan, the Tucson's headlights are integrated into the grille opening using LED elements camouflaged into the front end when not illuminated. Now, Hyundai doesn't have the images of the vehicle with the lights off, but you can see that it would probably look pretty aggressive when it's parked. The side profile betrays Elantra intentions with the irregular rhombus and triangular shapes peppered throughout. There's lots of positive and negative space as well, with the bulging front and rear fenders and a long jagged character line that juts out above the inset lower doors. Now, the angular wheel arches and rocker panel appear in crossover chick black plastic on notches and creases as well. Meanwhile, the long and relatively flat roof gets done up in contrasting black with an arching piece of chrome trim, making the Tucson look lower and more rakish than it actually is. The most prominent of the 2022 Tucson is a set of blade-like taillights. Suspended from a full-width LED bar, the quad taillights get broken down further by way of tiny triangular elements that disappear when not illuminated. Lower rear bumper trim gets a unique diamond texture that's seemingly hidden behind the fork's rear skid plate. Hyundai cleaned up the appearance of the 2022 Tucson by hiding the rear window wiper under the roof spoiler, controversially moving the brand's oval H badge up to the window glass. Hyundai says the design emphasizes the SUV's distinct identity in a crowded segment, and there's no denying that logic. No one will confuse this with anything but a Tucson. Now, what's more, the small crossover also stands out from the other Hyundai models. Now, the interior of the 2022 Tucson takes a slightly less aggressive tack, though it's still clearly modernly a Hyundai. The driver sits behind a tiller-shaped steering wheel, not unlike the Sonata, with the two strips of silver trim that surround both the driver and the front passenger spaces, giving the cabin a twin cockpit appearance. Now, a flat dashboard sits atop the lower dash that curves down away from the passengers, looking airy and open and likely alleviating claustrophobia. You have to sit in it to really try it. Now, the Tucson also gets modernized significantly by way of digital instrument cluster that sticks up from the dashboard rather than resting in a hooded binnacle. Another cool feature is an available dual-screen infotainment system that offers a 10.3-inch display stacked atop a climate control panel with absolutely no physical buttons. The standard infotainment system is an 8-inch screen that includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration and a 2-device Bluetooth connectivity. Other interior enhancements include car-to-home communication that can control smart appliances and lights while on the road, which would be useful when returning home on a dark night and a humid summer day. Now, also, you have the 2022 that's available with air quality monitoring systems that keep track of the exterior pollution levels using a fine dust sensor. It also tracks interior air quality and purifies the cabin as needed, while a lower moisture evaporator helps keep the HVAC internals odor-free. The standard engine of the 2022 Tucson will be Hyundai's 2.5-liter inline four-cylinder, delivering an estimated 190 horsepower or 142 kilowatts and 182 pound-feet of torque or 260 newton meters. It also comes with an 8-speed automatic that is the only transmission available with a direct injected base engine. However, a 2022 Hyundai Tucson hybrid will bundle a turbocharged 1.6-liter inline-4 with an unsuspected electric powertrain, giving the electrified SUV an estimated 230 horsepower or 172 kilowatts and 258 pound-feet or 350 newton meters. Now, that's quite a bit more than the 192 ponies found in the Sonata hybrid or the 139 of the Elantra hybrid. Now, it's not really clear right now what gearbox the hybrid will use for the crossover, but a 6-speed automatic as the Sonata is a decent bet. Also on offer for 2022 will be a Tucson plug-in hybrid using the same Turbo 4, but with a range and battery specific that is unknown at the moment. Predictably, the Tucson will get both front-wheel drive and H-Track all-wheel drive, and the latter has been reportedly been improved with more driving modes in some markets. Building on the existing Tucson Eco, Sport, Comfort, and Smart settings, for the 2022 models, you add mud, sand, and snow. Also coming to the new SUV is an expanded list of drive assist and active safety features. Now, it's not clear on which yet will be standard or optional, but you have front collision monitoring and prevention with pedestrian detection. You also have lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and Hyundai's highway driving assist will be available on the 2022 Tucson. Now, since the outgoing model offers front collision prevention technology as an option, you probably expect to see it on the new one standard. Now, the 2022 is only a few notches bigger than its predecessor in every metric. Tucson measures in 105.5 inches between the axles, improving the old Tucson's 105.1 wheelbase only marginally. And also, the new model is 177.2 inches overall length, up to 0.8 inches over the 2021 model. And then 0.6 inch increase on the width brings the 2022 Tucson up to 73.4 inches. A 65-inch height is the smallest increase, just 0.2 inches above its predecessor. And in spite of minor dimension increases, interior space goes up a fair amount. Hyundai got the 2022 model to boast a 38.7 cubic feet, up to 7.7 compared to the 2021. Now, on sale for the first half of next year, the 2022 Tucson should cost a little bit more than the current SUV. And for the gas-only powertrain, expect a base price of about $24,000, with a top-rung model demanding around $33,000. Now, the H-Track all-wheel drive should add about $1,500. Meanwhile, the Tucson hybrid should range between $27,000 and $35,000, depending on the trim. And you gotta add another $1,500 if you want all four wheels driven. So with that said, what do you guys think about the all-new 2022 Tucson? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you get a thumbs up, helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the world debut of the new 2022 Tucson in its first look. Now, with that said, in case you guys want to help further support the channel, check the links down below. We have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. You can always check out the Patreon subscription as well, or check out the Ron's Rise merch. We get t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, everything Ron's Rise. Make sure you check that out as well. You can also follow me on social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. See everything I'm posting Ron's Rise. It doesn't always make it to the channel. Now, with that said, make sure you subscribe. We just hit over 500 subscribers, so we will be doing a giveaway for you guys. But keep subscribing, because at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do another bigger giveaway. So make sure you check that out and click that notification bell so you can get these videos straight to your inbox. With that said, be blessed. Have a great day. We'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.